All right, good morning. Dan Hunt with JSKA Rochester. We've got our virtual class for today, 6/27. Today we're going to go through some hand techniques, ham and arm techniques again. Maybe swap out a couple from Tuesday and add some more. We'll then finish up with our Kanku Dai training, and then add maybe some hand kata, and I'll let Elliot and Eric and Dirk pick a couple of kata they'd like to work on. All right, so let's get started. All right, courtesy bow. Hey, all right, left leg forward, down block, come on. All right, so we're going to start with some lunge punch. So let's back it up a little bit from your start position so we can end up forward. Okay, so just straight up lunge punch. Let's go face. Pitch. Squeeze into your front knee. Bend your front knee in. Knee. Some. She. Backwards. Itch. Knee. Some. She. All right, Shodan. Itch, knee, some, she, reverse, itch, knee, some, she. All right, good. So the next one, we did this the other day. It's called Ippon Ken, middle knuckle, or we can do it with first knuckle. So first version, we're doing middle knuckle. Notice the fingers, the knuckles are squeezed into the back side of the middle knuckle and tightened just like a regular fist. Okay, so Ippon Ken. Do Shodan to begin with. Left leg forward. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Backwards. Itch. Knee. Some. She. All right, so the other one is a Ippon Ken with the first knuckle. Okay, so take your thumb and put it on top, slightly behind the bend, the crack in the knuckle where you're putting the two together, slightly behind, so you create a little pressure outward and forward. Okay, this one is here. Same thing. Left leg forward. This time, let's go Shodan. Itch. Knee, thumb, she, backwards, itch, knee, thumb, she. All right, nice. Okay, so we have now Marote Uke. So Marote Uke, a lot of times we do it kind of as a swinging technique. What I want you to do with this one now is take your front arm, bring it down on top of their arm. So picture they've grabbed you. This goes down the top of their arm. This comes up as a punch to the chin. Okay, so front arm down, punch to the chin. Okay, and then we're going to do it the second way as well, where you come down on the arm, come across, and then hit the side of the neck after that. Okay, so start left leg forward. Okay, front hand goes down and up to the chin. Itch, knee, thumb, she, ushiro, itch, knee, thumb, she. All right, now let's take it where the front hand goes down, back side hand goes over the top and swings to the side. So hitting side of the neck. Itch, knee, thumb, she. Okay, again. Itch, knee, thumb, she. Okay, now we can do that same one with just an uchiuke. The hand that's doing the uchiuke just comes over the top and hits. So think of, again, somebody's grabbing your gi, you're coming on top of it and coming across just regular uchuke. Here we go. It changes the nature of the first part of it, right? Because most people think just bring this over and not really thinking too much about having a lot of pressure downward. Okay? Ni, sam, shi, ushiro, ich, ni, sam. Okay, next, similar thing. Bringing your shuto across your face, blocking their punch or grab, strike the neck. So backside hand comes across the face and shuto. Okay, left leg forward. Ich, ni, sam, shi, shiro, ich, ni, sam, shi. All right, now similarly, I want you to block with the front hand now. So the front hand takes the hand sideways. This hand goes over the top, and you hit the other side of the neck. Okay, so you're not blocking with front hand or the new front hand. You're going to block with the current front hand this way and go across. Okay, ready? Left leg. Ich, ni, sam, shi, ushiro. So right hand's going to block, left hand's going to strike. Ich, ni, sam, shi. All right, good. Let's see. Next we have Haito. So Haito, we've talked about this one before, is this ridge hand. Okay, notice my thumb is sticking out here. I'm going to pull this thumb in to make this nice and tight. And I'm actually going to strike at a slightly downward angle. Okay, this is especially good to get in the crease of the between the ear and the chin, kind of right underneath this area here to hit that brachial plexus. Okay, even if you don't quite get that, you can still get the arm and use a lot of weight drop to drop that into the neck. All right. So left leg forward from here. So try not to take this arm too far out this way. It makes it very visible. It's kind of like that big hook that boxers use. They try and hide it with something else before they deliver it, so that something else is in the way. What you want to do for this one, this is an individual technique for what we're doing, is try and keep this maybe about here, maybe 6 inches or so at the most. All right, here we go. Ich, ni, sam, shi, go, and backwards. Ich, ni, sam, shi. All right, go. Okay. Next, from Bassai Dai, we have a technique two-handed called Yamazuke. Okay. A lot of times, Bunkai and so on, they try and tell you, okay, this is a block and this is a punch. You can think of it as that way. That's fine. It's kind of basic. It helps you do, getting yourself in like this. You can also do it this way too from hand knee down. So it's kind of similar in that it's the same technique. My thought on this one is I like this one as a toss. So I have him here and I have him here on the shoulders. I'm going to take and tip him and push him off to the back this way. Okay, so left leg forward. Okay, so we're going to pull this in and then toss. Pull this in, toss. Okay, back it up again. There we go. Ich, ni, sam, shi. Going backwards. Ich, ni, sam, shi. All right, now let's take that to like the hand knee down feeling, where you're fist is up. You could also do it fist turn this way too. Hand Nidan is like this. Niju Hachi-Ho is like this. Okay, so think of this as I can block here, strike here, or I can block here, strike here. All right, same sort of thing like we do in Meikyo, where it's row it, throw it back up, row it, throw it back up. All right, so left leg forward, hands up, ich, ni, sam, shi, going backwards, ich, ni, shi. All right, good. All right, next one. I like this one. This is from Chinte Kata. So it's using a palm heel, taisho, here, then another one here. I'm going to start though in a fudodachi where the back knee is out, back foot is slightly out, but weight is forward. So it's going to be swing this out one with the palm heel, change to front stance by sending your next palm heel forward. Okay, then from here we're going to bend over just a little bit, strike behind our back. Okay, so let's just do that part. Okay, so shift forward with the first one in Sochindachi or Fudodachi, hit with the palm heel. One, knees are out, change your to front stance. Two, and then lean over to the back, punch to the back. Three. Nice. Now we're going to step forward with the right. One, Fudodachi. Two, Zanksuchitachi, and then behind the back. Three. Okay. One more, step forward, ich, knee, front stance, thump. Good. Again, ich, knee, thump. Okay, now that you have that, we're going to add one more piece to it. So in the kata from Chinte, it has Fudodachi, Zenkutsudachi, bending over, and then take your left leg or your back leg, squeeze it in, get behind their legs, and strike them with two punches to the middle. So you're trying to get around their leg that's right behind you. Picture in this part, they've got you in like a bear hug. What you're trying to do is really hit them, step around their leg, hit them again. Okay, so left leg forward. Okay, stepping in with the right, palm heel one, Fudodachi. Palm heel two, Zenkutsudachi. Turn behind yourself. Now bring your back leg in. And punch, double punch. Okay, let's do that again, stepping forward. Left leg one. I'm sorry, right leg one. Square it up two. Double punch. Squeeze in. Double punch. Okay, I've seen this also done with an Ippon Ken, middle knuckle or even first knuckle. According to all the books I've read, it's just double punch. But I kind of like the focused energy on a small knuckle, especially if you're hitting in here, because you can make this as a rub if you want, or even kind of go into the meaty part between the ribs. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, nice. All right, so in Kibadachi, we're going to, no, I'm sorry. So next one. So from here, it's back leg backside shuto, so gyaku shuto. So hitting with the edge of the hand here, not fingers. Make sure that it's from the middle or the pinky knuckle down to maybe even mid forearm striking here. Okay, you want this to have more beef. If you just do fingers, things are going to they'll bend, and you'll end up breaking fingers, or at least having maybe a jam finger. Okay, so gyaku shuto 1. Then from here, we're going to do a shuto again by bringing this hand in. Okay. Gyaku shuto. Bring this hand in. Itch. I'm sorry. Knee. Come on. 1 step forward, 2. Good. I got to get my bearings right. Okay, gyaku shuto 1. Going backwards. Bring this hand in. 2 attacks, same hand. Itch, knee. Itch, knee. Itch, knee. Itch, knee. All right, let's do it all 1 count. Itch, knee. Shi, shiro. So strike first, gyaku, then step. Okay. Itch, knee, shi. All right. All right, so the last set are all done in kibadachi. Okay. So first set in kibadachi is a tetsui, hammer fist, vertical or horizontal this way, hitting with this meaty part. If you make a really tight fist, that makes that fairly strong. What's kind of nice about that, it's got a little softness to it as well. So if you need to hit something that's, hard, somebody's head, or you need to hit a bone of some sort, try and do knuckles on the ground and then pound it with your fist. It's a lot less stressful on your bones when you do soft against hard and hard against soft. So this is probably a good technique for going to the head. All right, so we're going to come across. So everybody start with right leg forward or left leg forward, and we're going to step out kibadachi going forward. The backside hand is going to go over the top, hammer fist. And what I would suggest too, maybe grab with your front arm. Boom. Grab with the front arm. You can hit them here and bang them there. Okay, so knocking their head this way and then taking them the other way. Itch. Itch. Backwards. Itch. This is especially good because you're stepping backwards. You're bringing them with you. You hit them on the way in, hit them on the way out. Okay? Itch. Itch. 1 more. Itch. Let's do that a little quicker. Itch. Knee. Shi. Shiro. Squeeze your thighs in. Don't let the leg flail out this way. Itch. Knee. Shi. All right, good. So the next one. Taishoke. Palm heel. Hitting with this part. Notice my fingers are open and kind of loose. If you make it more straight, everybody take your hand, okay? Make your fingers straight. Now, bend your fingers a little bit. Seems like you can get a little bit more bend out of this wrist here versus there. It just kind of straightens out a little bit, all right? So it makes that edge of the palm a little bit more pronounced. What's going on there is you've got all your wrist control is in your forearm. So, and so are your fingers. Your fingers being long, that's all being pulled by the stuff in your forearm. So if you can loosen your fingers, you can get more bend in your wrist versus straight. Okay? So keep your fingers a little loose, pull them back from like the first set of knuckles past your fist knuckles. Same thing with your thumb. Pull it back to there. All right, so left leg forward again. Okay, taishoke. Okay, so not around, but still has a slight word upwards and in feeling. There we go. Itch. Knee. Some. She. So this is upwards and in. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Okay, let's do it again. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Backwards. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Okay, nice. All right, so the last one in this group of arm and hand techniques, we did this the other day. It's called Gaiwan Otoshi Uchiuki. Gaiwan Otoshi Uchiuki. So basically it's a hammer fist, but it's really more of a forearm onto their forearm or maybe onto the back of their neck. Okay, so the angle for this in a Kibodachi, 45, and then the angle of the wrist is also 45. So the energy is going a little bit down and to the back. Okay, so if you're making strikes and pressure points, energy on the top of the arm wants to be sent back to the body because the body sends the energy down the arm on the top, back down, back the other way on the bottom. Okay, so from here we're going to take the front hand, raise it up like you're stopping their big monster punch. I'm going to go up with a rising block as I lift my leg and pull. Here I'm going to go out with my front, up with a rising block and pull. So this drop of weight is real important because that's where all the energy is. I'm not trying to hit things. I'm trying to just completely fall on them. Okay, front hand up, raise the backside hand, rising block position, and then down. All right, going backwards. Reach with the front, rising block, and down. Reach, rising block, and down. Reach, rising block, down. One more. Reach, rising block, down. All right, let's do this all one speed now, all together. Itch. And when you get to the top, just have a very slight pause. Knee. Some. She. Going backwards. So going backwards, don't necessarily have to lift the leg. You definitely have to squeeze. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Go. All right, I want to see you guys do this one. See if you got it. Okay. All right. All right, ready? Itch. Go a little higher, Mark, with your backside hand. Yeah. With the hammer fist side. Knee. Too much forward, Mary. A little bit more turned. Wrist toward, no, still Kiba, but bring your wrist a little bit more toward your belly side and parallel to the ground. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there. Yeah. Itch. Itch. Good. So since the key for send that front hand further out. Okay, pretend like they're giving you this, yeah, like that. They're giving you this big monster hook. If you just have it in here, they're still going to get you, okay? Let's go one more forward. Itch. There you go, good. All right, go backwards. Itch. Knee. Some. Okay, mijo, keep your posture tall when you step backwards, kind of bending over a little bit. She. That's better. One more. Go. Good. All right, nice. All right, let's take a quick, short break. All right. Let me say hi to some folks. Aziz, good to see you. Tom, glad you're here. I see Mr. Corello. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Sensei. How are you?
I am very good.
Hello.
You moving around much? Not yet?
Yeah, well, I did a little bit of exercise with Ray on Thursday, and I think I pushed it a little too much.
Yeah, of course
So
you.
I'm just going a little slower. I tried pushing it just with the exercises Thursday. It didn't work too good.
See, you need me there to say aardvark.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Sensei Kiefer, that's one thing I do when I know I've got a student with an injury or something. I create a really wacky word, and if I ever say that wacky word, that means they're going too hard. They need to slow it down a bit. So they'll rutabaga or aardvark, and they're like, oh yeah, okay.
I like that. I like that. It's good.
I know.
Sensei, quick question on the last two series that we did. That's from Dion, right?
Yes, correct. So
the palm and then
Gion, and so is Gaiwan Otoshiyuki.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. And that one is done. That last one we did is done several different ways. The one that the original way was just come up from the top with no preparation, just come up over the top. Personally, I'm not unless it's a toss, because somebody's here and you're throwing them. That would be the only way I would do it like that. If it's actually going into somebody that's maybe grabbed you, this can be an uppercut, hit them in the nose, knee them in the chest, and then as they bent over from the knee, you can bring this down on top of either their arm or the back of their neck. Okay. Let me put myself on spotlight. All right. All right, so let's get into some kata. All right, so we're going to do our finishing up of Kanku Dai. Elliot, were you here on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the whole kata?
Yeah.
Okay, and Eric was there Saturday when we finished the whole kata. You've been practicing the kata a little bit, Eric?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so let's run through some Kanku Dai, and maybe you feel free to ask some more detailed questions as we go through it, okay? There you are. My itch. As your hands get to your eyes start to follow it. Make a plane with your arm movement. Squeeze your right into your left, and then two high shito. Itchy. Left underneath. Bring the left leg in. Punch block. Punch block. And yeah, squeeze. Stack the arms. Shito itch. Knee. Right. Left arm down, right hand. Shito, just like we did earlier. Kick. Change directions. Strike the groin cover. And then this is a down block as you squeeze. Think of the timing as everything needs to finish together. Open the chest. This is not open way. This is more just 45 degrees. And this is an L stance, not a nekodai. Repeat. Hitch. Knee. Sump. Shi. Go. Okay, like in hand Yondan. Stack the hands, squeeze the leg in, sink, side snap, elbow. No adjust with the right leg, our left leg. Squeeze, stack the hands, elbow. Full pivot, shito itch. 45 itch. Right turn itch. 45. Strike the neck. Again, Shuto. Kick. Agyuki as you step in. Left hand is preparing. And Kosadachi. Squeeze your thighs in. Back fist. Step back with left. Underarm. Punch. Punch. Catch with the backside hand as if they're throwing a punch at you. You grab the back of their head. Forearm smash. Right hand goes up. Comes back. Drop. Left leg is, or left foot is sideways. And front and hands are on the ground. Pivot, stay low. This is a low Shuto block. So both hands, this one elbow is about where your side of your hip would be, here, and down, and this one is also down. My gut feel on that one is this is a toss of some sort. I'm throwing him there, okay? Or he's already down and I'm hanging on to one of his arms and I'm hitting him in the neck, okay? So left leg forward, step forward, one more Shuto, itch. Okay, big pivot, 270 degrees, underarm block, hitch, reverse punch, hitch, 2 punches. No adjust with your left, squeeze it all in, drop the weight, stack the hands, back fist. Nukite, itch. So this is the alter ego of the one from Heian Sandan. This one comes up over the top, itch, back fist. And squeeze it in, shift. Hammer fist, like we just did a little bit ago. From here, or from Tekki Shodan, elbow, stack the hands, down block. Raise the left hand like it's a rising block. Lift and switch. Okay, palm is up. Punch down and go. Open hands. Change the line, then step back with your left. Okay, double kick, Maigiri, landing forward, back fist. Itch. Hey. And left hand goes underneath. Scoop. And go. And this last one too, I know a lot of dojos that just do the right hand only. And then from here they go up. They leave this left hand where it is. So they'll come here and then finish this way. Doesn't make it wrong, just different. Okay, okay. Any questions? Mark, did you happen to look up this versus this? I forgot.
I forgot as well.
No.
Apologies.
Aziz, how were you taught back when you were taught Kanku Dai? Vertical punch or a regular tsuke?
No, the opposite, Sensei.
This?
Yeah, it's more like down. Turn more down again. A little bit down.
Oh, been like this.
Yes.
Ah, okay. So we have 3 versions. So I like this myself. Mark was saying he was taught this way, and then you're saying you're like this. Okay, interesting.
Sensei, which part are you talking about?
The okay, so after we do the switch, the punching behind the hand. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
so I like it more here. Mark says he learned it here, and Aziz says he's learned it here.
I learned it on 45.
What's that? And you got
To
45?
give you
Okay.
Yeah, to give you another way.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Actually, maybe 2 fingers, and as long as he's not doing this, right? Okay. Let's do it again. Let's do it a little bit more smoothly. I'm going to just count. Does anybody else have any questions on details? All right. Kanku Dai. Yo. Itch. Iso. Ni. Goro. Itcha. Ku. Itch. Ni. Tam. Itch. Ni. Ni. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. She. Go. Ich. Ich. Ni. She go. Quick hitch. Hitch. Nick. She go. Quick. Hitch. Hitch. Come on. All right. So to settle it, I'm going to go upstairs and get my karate book. And since Mark Cause asked the question, I'm going to have him lead you guys through the kata a few times until I get the answer. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mark. I'll be right back.
Good. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, good. About joy. Each. Knee. Kanchi. Each. Nisan. Each knee. Pull in. Each and knee. Each. Knee and sun. Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. Knee. Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. Knee. Knee. Each. Knee. Each. Knee. Each. Knee. Sun and chi. Each knee. Each knee, sun, go. Each knee, each knee, sun. Each knee, sun, feet, go block, sit. Each knee, sun. Each knee, sun, and chi. Any comments? Okay. Let's do it one more time. Oh. Joy. Each. Nissan. Each. Nissan. Each. Knee. Each. Knee. Sun. And chi. Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. Each. Each. Knee. Knee. Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. Each. Each knee. Each knee. Sun. Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go block sit. Each. Knee. Sun. Each. Knee. Sun. Good. Take a sip and stretch a bit.
All right. So the verdict is in Funakoshi's book, he makes no mention of the position of the hand. It just is behind. He says punch behind the other arm. In Sugiyama's book, it shows a picture of him doing it with a straight punch. So like this. My guess is it probably doesn't matter as long as you kind of get him in the neck in some sort. So you can do it either way. I'm not sure that the urazuke is as connected. Just seems like the more of a tatezuki or a turned punch would get this more here, rather than the urazuki seems to get the elbow kind of in the way. But you could probably do it any which way. Okay. All right, how'd it go there? Everybody get through it a few times?
Yep, twice.
Okay. Masa and Miho, do you have a question? I can't hear you.
So I think this hand is ageuke hand or
Yes.
palm each other or
So the left one is palm up. Right one is like an agiyuki position,
Okay.
but think of it as rotating the arm,
so they
taking the leg here, the head here, and turning him upside down. Oh yeah.
okay.
And right hand goes down after
Yeah.
that. So left
And
hand,
then
left hand is like this.
you go up, right? Up and then this right hand is this.
Correct.
Okay.
All right.
Sensei, can you switch it so when you're talking we can see you highlighted,
I will.
please?
I will.
Thank you.
All right, so picture this. If I'm stepping through, let's go this way. Okay, 1, 2. From here, I'm going to take my left arm, bring it up, and I'm going to scoop with my right as I land. So from here, 1, 2. Okay. So this is high, this is low. So this isn't really a rising block as much as it is upending him. So I'm going to scoop underneath his leg, lift him from here, and while he's on one leg, I'm going to take his head and move it there, or his arm and move it there, so he gets upended here this way. And then while he's on the ground, you're basically hanging on to whatever you had here. So if you wanted to get like underneath his neck, you would probably want to be more of a maybe an urazuki or a tatezuki. If you're going to come down onto like his collarbone, probably just a regular tsuki. Okay, that makes sense. So all these, remember, all these kata are meant to give you the alphabet and the equations in math and so on. But it's your job to kind of apply them. So 5 + 5 is 10. But so what? How does that make my life easier? Well, I got to be able to know how many cents I got, or how many dollars I got, or how many thousands I got, to be able to add those together. So that's how it's applied. So same thing with karate. The techniques have little nuances that you can make anywhere in between to fit the situation. So you don't necessarily have to do it exactly like the kata does. It's the principle of taking him here, and he's going to be right there. So you're going to drop down and drop your weight. Okay. All right, one more time, and then we'll switch. Actually, we'll do 2 more times. This time we'll do following me. I'm going to go a little bit slower speed, but all together with no count, and then we'll do one more time, full speed, no count. See what we got. All right. Kanku Dai. Begin. right, is people feeling comfortable getting through it? Nobody's got questions? All right, if you notice some of the combinations that go together, for instance, the strike the groin and the tear the phone book. Okay, this one here is I want to pull his head, strike his groin so he comes toward me with his head. And then this comes together. Okay, so it kind of goes, and then you drop your weight, and then you come right off of it as soon as you land. Okay, same thing with this too. And then here. Okay, so as we kick, sorry, my mistake. So kick, this is 1, 2, and then 3. All right. Let's see what else. Hammer fist 2. 1. Let's see where we at. The hammer fist is from here. Back fist, hammer fist together. Put those two together. All right. All right, one time, full speed, and then we'll do a couple other kata, and we'll call it a day. All right. Kanku Dai. What? Come on. Hajime. All right. People starting to get it? So Miho, shoot your left arm underneath. Shoot your left arm underneath. Now then they both come up. Scoop down, then up. There you go. Yep. Yep. All right. Eric, Elliot. Actually, let's go to Dirk. Where's Dirk? You still out there, Dirk? Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah.
What kata would you like to do today?
Tekki Shodan.
Tekki Shodan it is.
Yeah.
All right. Right on top of left. Hitch. Knee. Thump. She. Go. Rook. Hitch hatch. Hitch. Knee. Thump. She. Go. Rook. Hitch. Hey. And finish. Is that how you remember it, Dirk? Once again, Tekki Shodan. Okay, so when you're stepping across here, don't let your hands come up. Leave your hands down. Think of it as I've already been in a tussle here. The guy's grabbed me, and I brought his head here. I don't want to let him up. Even though I brought his arms here, maybe he grabbed me and I did a wrist luxation. Anything that goes this way makes him less uncomfortable. So bringing this here, boom. Okay, maybe this is strike the arm or strike the back of the head, grab the head, hit the head, stack them up, bring the head over here, hook punch him in the face. Okay, this is a very brutal cut. All right, so left on top of right, stepping to your right. Pitch, knee, thumb, chi, go, sit, hey, pitch, knee, thumb, chi, go, pitch, hey, and push. Okay, Eric, what kata would you like to do today?
Bassai.
Bassai Dai it is, okay. All right, let's do it. I'll do it backwards or behind you. Okay, let's Bassai Dai. Make sure that elbow is up, like you're gonna hit somebody in the chin from here. Pitch. Step out, uchuke, uchuke. Sotuki with your left hand, right foot forward. Uchuke. Scoop, step out. Sotuki, uchuke. Bring the left leg in. Pitch. Knee. Thumb. Shi, shuko. Go. Rock hitch. Grab it. Hold it. Okay. Kicking off about 30 degrees off center. Right? And hit, shoot up. Step back. Down in the double agyuke. Lift the knees, separate. Strike the chest. Half step. Punch. And strike the ground. All the way up. Full step, Keiamarai Kiba. Hitch. Mikazuki Giri. Hitch. Down block. 2, 3. Pull it in. Yamazuki, like we did just a little bit ago. Pull it in, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, right arm goes very high. Scoops. Up and down. Scoop. Up and down. And shoot go. 45 degrees. Kia. Okay. So on these scoops, don't necessarily need to bring your hand all the way over here to there. Stop it here. Okay? Think of this as, my idea on this is I've got him here, I pushed him. I tried to take him down with this thing. It didn't work. So, okay, I'm going to take him the other way by taking this hand onto his arm, put this behind his head. Okay, so from here, take his hand, put this behind his head, and I'm going to take this hand, bring it to here, this hand to the ground. And then from here, bam, on top of him. Okay, so think of it as his arm is up here. Maybe he took a big swing at me here, or I tried to toss him. Maybe he grabs my arm. So I'm going to slide my hand down his wrist, down to his wrist by funneling, take this hand behind his head, strike the back of his head, and then bring him down to the ground. If I take this and scoop it too much, I might get my arm kind of caught up into his, whatever he's got going. So as you get to the bottom, just let him go to the floor. This hand here is meant to control him so that he doesn't roll away or go too far away from me, because I want to still be able to hit him here. Okay, and then if I do this too and let go of them, some of that energy hitting the floor. That's if you ever look at the moves of like judo, jiu-jitsu, aikido, stuff like that. The only reason they stay safe in their training is because they work it so that they are allowed to roll out of it. Okay, change the energy line from this way to a circular motion. When you do it for real, like a shoulder toss, you take their face and you bring it right into the ground, and they don't get up from that. Same thing with sweeps and takedowns too. You drop them on the ground so that they bust themselves up. Okay. All right, one more time. Bassai Dai. What? Bitch. Isa. Chigo. Bitch. Knee. Humpy. Go. Bitch. Eat. Dump sheet. Go. Bruh. Hey. Bitch. Knee. Dump sheet. Go. Bruh. Bitch. E. Dump. Bitch. E. Shigo. Rook it. Touch. Two. Hey. Okay. We got like 2 minutes. Why don't we let you pick? Elliot, we'll get to you another date. So we'll let you pick your favorite kata, whichever you'd like to work on today, and run it from there. So if you want to do your Kanku Dai, okay. But go ahead and come off mute if you like. All right, Mary, what are you going to do?
I'm going to do jite.
Okay, Mark.
Mikyo.
Mikyo. Dirk.
Tekki.
Tekki Shodan, okay.
Yeah.
Masa.
Bassai.
Bassai Dai, Miho.
MP.
MP and Mima.
MP.
MP, okay. Tom, what cut are you doing? No, he's pretending to train. Okay, Aziz.
Make your knee down.
Make your knee down, okay. Jason.
Kanku Dai.
Kanku Dai. Eric.
Goran.
And Elliot.
Tekki Nidan.
Okay, Mr. Corello, do hands only Tekki Shodan.
Yes, Sensei.
All right, and very soft and easy. Okay, here we go. Come on. Begin.
Yeah.
All right, Aziz.
Hi, Sensei.
First stacked punch is left on top. No, first stack punch is left on top, not right on top. Yeah.
Right, thank-
Okay. All right. Sensei Kiefer.
Yes, sir.
When you make that transition from the My Gettys to the back stance high-low block, check your front foot. It's really kind of turned in a lot. So it's almost like a kind of an inline front stance. So make it more of a back stance. And then when you make the shuto or the palm heel to the groin, actually separate your feet a little bit to make it a front stance and turn your hip all the way in. That's one of those things in my hand, Godan, that we really stress is really getting the back leg. I think we looked at that the other day, right? So my hip isn't in very far. Notice my hand's right into the door wall, right? Watch, I'll turn my hip. That's just, I get an extra full hand palms width just by turning the hip. Okay.
Thank you, Sensei.
Yep. Very good one. Liked it. Mark, I liked yours too. Dirk, did you get to do yours twice? Or just once? Okay, good. All right, folks, we're going to call it a day. We have one more class next week, Tuesday. We're going to be off Saturday and Tuesday the next week. Saturday's 4th of July and Tuesday's my birthday. So I aspire to have lots of birthdays.
Happy birthday, Sensei.
Happy birthday, Sensei.
See you shortly and
Happy
hopefully on
birthday.
Tuesday and then the week after that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Have a good day. Enjoy your week.
Sensei.
Bye-bye.
Sensei.